And we're back. The Pahrump Valley Historical Museum spoke to News 46 about a lecture series happening next weekend.
We have our next lecture for March is March 12th, and we have Mark Williams and Bob McCracken, and they're going to be talking about the cotton gin and Nevada Ginning Company, which is the only cotton gin that was ever in Nevada. And Mark is coming from Silverton, Oregon, and we'll be here to talk about this. He was a child. His father was Walt Williams, who owned the Pahrump Ranch.
And everybody knows Bob McCracken because he's kind of like a historian, isn't he?
He is a historian, and he is part of the museum's board, and he has written several books about Nye County and the things that have happened and what's made it what it is.
Is the cotton gin the one that we're talking about that was near 372 and 160?
The cotton gin was actually up where the Pahrump Nugget is now.
We get a good history lesson if we show up on March 12th, right?
Oh, absolutely. With people who were actually here, being Mark Williams, and grew up hanging out at the cotton gin.
What time is the lecture?
1 o'clock.
If people want to come to the museum, it's open all week long, right? What's the hours?
We are open Tuesday through Sunday, 9 to 5.
And where are you guys at?
We are at 401 East Basin, which is about 4 blocks off of 160.
Tell them what some of the items are in the museum that they can come and visit.
Actually, one of my most exciting ones that I have now is a bronze statue of Elmer Bowman that was donated by his children. And he was also very involved with the cotton, growing cotton here. He was one of the people who bought the Mance Ranch. And then we also have Yucca Mountain Nuclear Waste Repository information that was given to the museum through the county and the Department of Energy. And we have some Johnny Mine information. The Johnny Mine was also donated to the museum about 3 years ago. So a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of history.
Do you guys have a Facebook page or website?
Absolutely, I have both. We have a Facebook page, it's Pahrump Valley Museum, and I post there hopefully weekly. And we also have PahrumpValley.org is our webpage.
For more information, they can give you a call?
Absolutely, they can call me at 775-751-1970.
Death Valley, California is in the midst of a super bloom. Death Valley is the lowest and driest spot in North America and the hottest in the world. Blockaded by mountain ranges and carpeted by bare earth and sand, the valley behaves like a giant convection oven. A rare and spectacular series of circumstances has transformed the barren basin into a chaos of color. The flowers are the delicate white of the gravel ghost, the yellow glow of desert gold. There are purple mat and evening primrose and sand verbena and more than a dozen other wildflower species transforming the area. It's a once-in-a-decade flowering known as super bloom, and it's happening right now. Flowers can be found at Death Valley pretty much every year, even when the conditions are far from ideal. But Death Valley hasn't seen a bloom like this since 2005. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. And here's your weekend sports.
Weekend Sports is brought to you by Jason Ernest at Mountain West Lawyers and Wolfenstein Construction. Amy Senior, who is the Beatty girls basketball coach, has been honored with the Coach of the Year title for the Division IV Southern League. Coaching since 1990 for 3 years in Beatty at the junior high school to high school, she moved to the high school where she coached for 14 years until she became head coach in 2001. The Beatty's girls team, the Lady Hornets, finished third in the league this year at 6-2, finishing 13-7 overall. The team missed returning to the state tournament with a loss to defending state champion Pahrump Valley 39-37. Trojans Golf has a great team this year, with last year's individual state champion Austin Ansel leading the team. Last year, the team finished second in the conference and went to state as a team and finished in 4th place. This year, the state tournament will be held at Mountain Falls Golf Course in Pahrump, and Ansel is looking forward to state being at his home course this year. Donkey basketball is being held tonight at Pahrump Valley High School at 7 p.m. The event will be sponsored by Rosemary Clark Middle School and Pahrump Valley High School, located at 501 East Calvada Boulevard. Participating teams will be Rosemary Clark Middle School administration and staff, Pahrump Valley High School administration and staff, Pahrump Valley High School senior class students, Pahrump Elementary School's team, Nye County Transportation and District Office team, Nye County Sheriff's and Juvenile Probation team, and a Pahrump business team representing representing several local businesses. Tickets at the door, if there are any remaining, will be $9 for adults, $7 for students 7th through 12th grade, and $5 for children K through 6th grade. This has been your Week in Sports. I'm Noah Began for News 46.
We'll have Noah back here in just a moment with your weather.